So in mathematics, when we have a list of number or a list of terms, different terms all together, one after the other, we will call it a sequence. So a sequence of number could be something like 3, and then 5, and then 4, and then 6, and then 5, and then 7. You may not see the pattern here, but I would still consider this as a sequence. But what we're going to do here in chapter 1, in grade 11, is to work with sequence that will give us the same pattern terms after terms. The one that I'm giving out here, the one that I gave you here, it is not an arithmetic sequence. An arithmetic sequence will have something that will go up with the same number again and again. So this is what we call an arithmetic sequence. The one that I gave you earlier, this is not an arithmetic sequence. Not an arithmetic sequence. Even though it is a sequence, I can tell you the pattern of these numbers, and you will be all of a sudden, oh yes, it is. When you take a look at the numbers here, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, and 7, and as I continue, I can probably tell you the next one. Between the first number and the second number, this number goes up by 2, and then drop by 1, up by 2, drop by 1, up by 2, drop by 1. The next number in this sequence will be a 6, and then it will go up by 2 again, drop by 1, go up by 2, and drop by 1, and so on. So this will be the sequence, the pattern of the sequence in this case. Not an arithmetic sequence, because it doesn't go up or down by the same number again and again. For a sequence to be an arithmetic sequence, it has to be, you must have the same number adding to your sequence again and again. Or you want to subtract the terms in your sequence by the same number again and again. This is what we call an arithmetic sequence. So every time when we have an arithmetic sequence, you will be able to find the patterns in a relatively simple way. You can look at any two consecutive terms and find the difference between the two terms. And you will be able to identify the common difference. And by using the common difference, you will be able to come up with the next few terms in your sequence, or eventually create a formula to come up with any term in your sequence. So here in example number 1, I want to identify the patterns right away before I come up with any terms in my sequence. Starting from 11, drop to 7, drop to 3, drop to -1. What is the common difference in this sequence? 4? Down by 4. It is going down by 4 units. And that means starting from 11, 7, 3, -1, the next term will then be done by 4. And then the next term after this will be -9. And finally, -13. So that will be the next 3 terms for this arithmetic sequence. What about the next one? Starting from -5, move on to, starting from -8, move on to -5, -2, +1, +4. What is the pattern? +3. The numbers go up by 3, And here we will simply call the common difference D. We use D to represent the common difference. And in this case, these numbers continue to go up by 3. So as I continue to develop this sequence, the next term after this would then be up by 3, so 7, and then 10, and then 13.